Salute everybody in the motherfucking chat, man. Y'all know who the fuck it is, man. Yours truly, man. Iceup84, man. We back up in this motherfucker, man. Like I told y'all we would, man. I told y'all we was gonna be back, man. And we back earlier than the motherfucker. So with that being said, man, make sure y'all tell a friend to tell a friend to check in, man. We in the lounge, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know how we do. I'm yours truly, the host for the evening, the founder of the Gaming Lounge. I am he, I am him, I am Iceup84. And I want to welcome y'all to the lounge this evening, man. Y'all could have been anywhere else in the world, but you here rocking and vibing with your boy Ice, man. So I don't take that lightly. So with that being said, y'all already know the rules. I require one rule in order to enter into the lounge, and that's that you take off your shoes before you enter. Once you do that, you may enter into the lounge. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Make sure you hit the notification bell so you won't miss none I drop. Also, leave a comment in the comment section after the live. Let me know how you feel about the content. And last but not least, y'all share the video so we can get Ice more into the algorithm. With that being said, man, hey, y'all see what we on, man. We on that Madden for sure. I'm 4 for 5 in the placement matches, complete. You know what I'm saying? We got one more game. Looks like I only lost one. You know what I'm saying? As we go ahead and figure out this placement thing and all that good shit. So yeah, your boy Iceman been doing work with his beloved Panthers, man. That's right. Who want it? Anybody. Anybody can get it this evening. I don't give a damn who you are. You know what I'm saying? Anybody can get it this evening. So with that being said, man, we already got damn loaded up. We got everything, you know what I'm saying, copacetic, ready to go. Championship vibes, baby. That's what we on tonight. And it's gonna stay like that. It's Ice, so you know who said it. So with that being said, man, hey, we ain't gonna waste no more time. I see your boy Bono done checked in ASAP, like he always does, which I am appreciative. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, we gonna go ahead and tap in and get this bitch started, man. Nah, ain't no need to apologize, man. You all good. I ended up having to leave anyway. I had to go out and take care of some business, in which I was able to. And so now I've returned, and it's time to goddamn get on that Madden as the world turns. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, man, like I said, y'all, we ain't gonna waste no more time. We gonna get straight to the grind. We gonna get straight to the grind, ladies and gentlemen. And I hope y'all enjoy the content while we at it. Bono, I'm coming right now, homie. Shit. Coming right now. Let's get it. All right, Bono, I'm about to tap in right now. See, Bono, the reason why you couldn't, play, cause I was goddamn, yeah, I was I was shocking you a little bit, and you like, I can't have this continue. So I'm gonna just go ahead and just end this game. That's the type of vibes I got. I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to do that, dog. I did not mean to do that. You gotta go back.
Okay.
Yeah, we gotta go back, man. I fucked my shit up.
It's the building that was opened the year the franchise became known as the Titans. Welcome to Nissan Stadium in Nashville, Tennessee.
Let's get it, let's get it, let's get it.
Nick Folk ready to do the honors. And away we go from Nashville. This will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game.
Yeah, go ahead and get up out of here. Let's go ahead and send it again. Bono, where you at? Fuck it, I'm about to start a game, man. I'm just about to start a game. You can get after this game here. Alright. You ready now? Matter of fact, get after this game, man. Get after this game right here. Let me get my feet wet. Alright. Fuck it. Let's go.
From the capital of Tennessee and of country music,
Here we go.
fans out there,
Here we go.
welcome to Nashville. We're at Nissan Stadium.
Oh, that's ball, baby. That's ball.
Nick Folk ready to do the honors. And we're off and running from Nissan Stadium. Raheem Blackshear now to return. This return makes it up to the 25.
Let's go, baby. Let's shop the world.
So the offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. This drive will begin with Hubbard. And finally they're able to bring him to the ground. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
This dude was just not going to be stopped, not by the first defender, heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this piece down.
Hubbard quick on the draw. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Jeffrey Simmons that time on the tackle. They pick up a yard. Still need one more, though. 3rd down coming up. Hubbard again. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
Marcus reset, ball at the 37.
Let's go.
To the air on 1st down, Young. Catch made by Chuba Hubbard. And he's able to move it past the 45 before going out.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains, but I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out, and this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
In a good spot here, 2nd and inches.
Striker, 3-3. That's ready.
From the 47. Can't connect over the middle, it's incomplete.
Well, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting a completion in that area, it not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
Let's get it.
Still inches to go on 3rd down.
Shot, 17.
Running with Hubbard out of the gun. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Quick, yellow.
1st down, and they go right back to it. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Here we go.
That's completed out to the right. And he's brought down after a short gain.
You know, kid, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Oh, come on.
Is an interception. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. So the interception's going to be remembered by the fans here, partner, but not by the official score. The interference call takes that away.
On the set.
So the drive continues after that pass interference call. We've got 1st and 10.
Ready.
Receiver in motion, going left.
Set.
Here's Young on 1st and 10. Hawkins holding up there, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Now for that defense, who puts a sack on the board.
On him again. He goes down again. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a 3rd down.
62 plus. Down.
They motion a receiver left.
Ready.
3rd and long for him here. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Regarius Sneed with the INT. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick-6 touchdown. Nick Folk now for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Titans will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Not a good decision, guys.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick-6. Return starts from the goal line. Bouncing football. And the ball skips out of bounds. Lucky for them, no lost fumble there on the kick return.
You know what? This game is hard. So sometimes catching a break or two in just the right circumstances is a big deal. Sideline could be your best friend as a runner. If you lose the ball next to it, there's a good chance it could go harmlessly out of bounds.
Young back to it after the pick. Finds the in route complete. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make a catch.
And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Shotgun snap out of Young. This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete. Trying to force one through there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Out of the gun, Young. That's caught for the 1st. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. 1st down, ball at the 36.
Let's go. Close check.
Here's a give to Hubbard. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Check, check.
Offense up to the line fast. On 2nd down, it's Hubbard. It'll be a quality gain on the run, and that also brings us to the end of this quarter. We will not get another. We're ready to go with the second quarter. It's Panthers football. They're moving it well, but now face a 3rd and short. And he's there to knock away the pass and force a 4th down.
Well, both ends of their defense nearly came away with a huge play. Another step, and they sacked the quarterback. But even still, the hit altered the throw and almost set up a takeaway.
3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4. You're going for it, Young. It's another first down mistake. He's intercepted again. L'Jarius Sneed with the INT. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back to the pick 6. Fulcom now to try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle.
Dang.
And the Titans double their lead to 14.
That was another bad
Quick
mistake.
chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away.
Turnovers are fucking me up right now.
Return starts from the goal line. And they've got a long field
Fucking
ahead.
me
Rock
up
too
right
early
now.
on the return and laid a big hit on it. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Back to the air following the pick 6. Well, the pressure really got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Young working from the gun. Coach, this is Xavier Leggett. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway. We wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Throwing now, 3rd and 2. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You know, they call the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's a money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
They put a receiver in motion here left. Sticking in the air, it's Young. Has him on a quick hitter. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that game. Arden Key there for the stop. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
Let's go now.
Young to throw it. Short pass brought in. That's the 1st down, and he's still going. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
Come on, set it.
Here's Hubbard on the give. And they're all over him again. He's dropped at the line of scrimmage. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. They run again with Hubbard. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Just a couple on the pickup there, so back-to-back runs, leave him with a 3rd and 8.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
He has the 1st over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They have themselves another 1st and 10. Running back sent in motion. Young on 1st and 10. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up. Looking to throw, Young. He had it for a moment, but a quick defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And things look tougher now with third and long. Trying to throw here out of the gun. This is reeled in by Leggett. And he's short of the first after a mile gain. That brings us to the 2-minute warning at Nashville. The Panthers in position to attempt a field goal. Lengthy fourth down try here. They need 6. Defense shows blitz. Young.
Oh, why did I do that?
Picked up by
Fuck.
And the Titans get it back after making their third first-half interception. Well, they had one last gasp to try to make something happen.
Damn, I had him wide the fuck
Just wasn't
open.
this defense too locked in, coming up with the interception.
Yeah, it's the work they do on those first 3 downs to get to this fourth down, like a pitcher does, to get to an 0-2 count. They know it's their advantage.
I had him wide
Once
the
that
fuck
offense
open,
decides to
man.
go for it on fourth down, a good chance they're going to get that stop. And oh, by the way, a few stop points added to the stat sheet with the INT.
Damn.
And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth yet, have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down. Linebacker just did.
A gain of 27 yards there. And that'll be a Tennessee first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Levis now on first down. He lobs it up, looking deep to the right side. Brought in inside the 20. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly, you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Levis throwing again. Shot to the end zone is incomplete.
Well,
God, you gotta give me that.
really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th.
49, right 49.
They'll go Levis.
There we go.
They can't connect as the coverage comes through. The 4th down stands.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything. And boy, did they ever attack it.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Looking to throw here. Shake off that previous INT. On that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. Not on the same page with his tight end.
Damn.
And it sets up 2nd down.
Here we go. Here we go.
Rush coming for Young. He's on the move. He's got it over the middle. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10. blitz on the way. He's going to push one deep down the right. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down. Throwing it again here. Connecting on the slant. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its second. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. They are throwing it again. Free inside the 30.
Let's fucking go!
The Panthers making a one-score game before halftime.
Let's go!
I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just gotta ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yeah.
Now, when you run that fly route, you gotta win right from the jump. You gotta protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find pay dirt.
That one splits the uprights. And the Panthers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Julius Chestnut to return. His return gets him to the 32-yard line before he's taken down. Just 25 seconds remaining as they get all set up for 1st down. Shotgun now for Levis. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete.
That's a nice job there by the linebacker. He kind of looks like a cornerback in there, doesn't he? Perhaps those cover guys get a little fun with him in practice this week because he looked like a DB right there, swatting the incompletion.
He beams one deep right side. That's complete inside the 35. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. So that's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Now the Panthers decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
22 window.
Throwing now on 1st down, Levis. He's taking a shot. They connect on the deep shot. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans will add to their lead at the end of the half. Calvin Ridley with the touchdown. One after by Folk is up and good. And the Titans double their lead to 14. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. He'll throw it. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap.
Well, that's when he chalked up to the pressure, earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
He fires one deep down the middle, and they pick him off again. Amani Hooker has it. And the Titans do not get the return all the way back. That's going to bring us to the end of our 1st half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Here's Chestnut on the return. He stopped on the return to the 27. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Iceup84.
Levis from the shotgun. That's going to be caught. Tony Pollard. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
So Quad fam, one-on-one, what's good?
Gun, Levis. Escapes the pocket. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Diamond. Like 49. Like 49. Diamond.
Throwing now from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
Yes, sir.
I'm not sure how this defense
Appreciate
let
that.
that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. And man, did he make an impact play.
Levis here on 1st down. He's going to try to drop it in deep right.
Ah!
And he makes the right. No, he didn't hang on. It falls incomplete.
That's a major missed opportunity for the offense and a sigh of relief for the defense. You got to adjust a little bit, get some extra help on the back end of your defense to take those shots away.
To throw again on 2nd down, Levis. Into traffic, complete. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. 12 yards on that play and a good call, nets up the 1st.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Ah, we got to get
He
those.
was throwing it, unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
22 window. 54 window.
Now Levis.
Ah, here we go.
Knocked away by a defender, incomplete.
You know, ball skills are not just a selling point for receivers entering the draft. Teams want defenders, especially in this day and age of the passing game, who can make plays on the ball too, especially on these deeper throws. He doesn't swat that one away. He could be looking at a huge gain.
Tough one to retain through that hit. So that brings up 4th and long. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around.
Hit him. There you go.
And it falls
Let's go.
incomplete. And a surprising 4th down call does not yield a 1st. This doesn't get there. It's a turnover on downs. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. Pass complete to Hubbard. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll give the Panthers a 1st down. Young working from the gun. Complete over the middle. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. They get 13 on the pickup. And that'll be good for a Carolina 1st. Shotgun snap out of Young.
Oh,
That's
come on,
incomplete.
guys.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. They motion the tight end over. Sticking to the air, it's Young. Connects with Hubbard. And he's brought down for a loss.
That pass, it did put him in a position where he had to shake a defender. That's all you want. Give me a one-on-one. And he's capable of doing it, but not against that dude. That defender could not be shook. He knocked him back across the line.
Complete out to the right side. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun and give to Hubbard. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play
Let's go,
on the
let's go,
run
let's
later
go.
on,
Welcome to the lounge, ladies and gentlemen.
Softening up the front and opening the door. Bigger gap in the future.
Out of the gun, Young. Forced out to his right.
Yeah, yeah.
And he goes out approaching the 10-yard line.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
And the throw here on 3rd.
Oh my God!
Jerome Baker has it. And the Titans take it away once again. The 5th time they've intercepted in this game. Well,
That was my fault. I
quickly
rushed
things
that
can
shit. I
change.
rushed
They were
it.
looking so good just a couple of plays ago, and suddenly,
Oh my
not
fucking
anymore. Red zone look comes up empty with that interception.
I think the pressure got to him there, Kate. And I don't even mean all those pass rushers, although they were certainly coming to. I mean the pressure of being 3rd down in the red zone. That's where you got to slow yourself down as a quarterback and know you've got to simply protect the football.
There you go. That's what I'm talking about.
That's intercepted.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
It's a touchdown on the pick 6. He not only broke on it to make the pick, Brock, but he was on the move real quick. Knowing short fields, there's a great chance that he could take that one back for a touchdown.
That's exactly right. In this area of the field, an offense really only gets a second or two to react to that pick.
Hey, Bono, you there?
His lanes, and if you don't,
I'm here.
it's 6 the
Okay.
other way.
I'm just making sure.
Extra point try now from Pinheiro. The point after splits the uprights. And the Panthers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Should be tied right now.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6.
I rushed that last drive, man. BS on me. BS on my part.
Return as he gets this to the 33. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Drive
Get him.
starts with a quick throw left,
There you go.
complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. 3rd and short in your back pocket.
Get him.
You get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Third down, 1 yard to go. Hand up, running left, Pollard. And they crush him right near the marker. Looks close, but yeah, Brock, I think he safely got that 1st down before the hit.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Man in motion, headed right.
Good hit, good hit.
Start pushing onto the
Good
opposing
hit.
side of the field. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1. From the 47.
Oh my God.
Well, wide open here. Complete. To the pass for Tennessee. Touchdown. The Titans lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Calvin Ridley with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game.
Good shit, man.
Right
Good
down the
fucking
middle.
shit.
And the Titans double their lead to
Still ain't
14.
over yet. Still ain't over yet, baby.
Here's Jones. And he gets to the 25, but not much further before going out. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the third quarter. The Panthers have it to start, coming in trailing on the scoreboard. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air.
Thank you.
And they pick him up again. Jarius Sneed with the INT.
That throw has got to be the last we've seen of him in this contest. I'm just not sure how they leave him in when the defense is clearly all over whatever he's trying to throw. The amount of frustration he is feeling is only going to lead to additional miscues. Please, for the love of God, take this man out.
Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10.
Iceup84. Yeah, Tracy.
Levis. This is reeled in by Jackson. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And the Titans will have a 1st down.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
They like 13.
1st down, ball at the 36.
29 down, 22 readers.
Levis setting to throw. On target to Jackson. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
This is some bullshit, man.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10.
Thought that was open, didn't you?
54, like 54.
Nah, you know, careless mistakes cost me this game.
Shotgun now for Levis.
Careless mistakes, man.
Into the hands of Ocampo. And they get this down at the 12-yard line before being stopped. They gain 14 on the play. And that'll be a Tennessee 1st down. Working inside the red zone.
Come here.
He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Picked out by Shaq Thompson. Inside the red zone, they could feel how tight they were to the goal line. And then bam, Brock, they're off the field after a clutch interception.
Boy, Iceup got better,
It's
man.
the ultimate team game. This is a situation where an individual picks up all 10 of his
Been
guys
better.
out there on the field. Somebody else is going to pick up the tab at dinner tonight for him.
He throws a ball.
Come on, man.
This is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. Jarius Sneed with the INT. And the Titans at a considerable return on the interception. They're going to take over inside the red zone. They're at the 15-yard line.
I think it's safe to say his day is beyond repair now, if it wasn't long ago. He just hasn't been reading these coverages at all, and is clearly not on the same page with his receivers. I think it really is now time to think about his confidence for future games and get him out of this ball game.
That won't be
Commentators, mind y'all damn business and just goddamn
Looking
call
for
the
the
game.
back that time. So 2nd down coming up.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams would call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Yeah.
Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. This one intended for the running back. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Hold on, here. And 24 Linda, back to the G3. Oh, like 29.
Throwing is Levis.
Get the fuck out of here, man.
Tennessee. The Titans making a 3-score game in the 4th. Fulcom now to try the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Titans stretch their lead to 21.
Yeah, let's run it back, man. Run this shit back. It was a lot closer than what the fucking score was. Tell you that right now, chat.
It's all lined up.
She was a lot closer than what the score indicates.
On the return, here's Jones. And he breaks the 20 on the return, but only just. That is one up to the...
In my opinion, I should be up more.
I'm getting the same team, man. Getting the same team. There ain't no party like a Carolina party, cause a Carolina party won't stop. Huh. Ain't no party like a Carolina party, cause a Carolina party won't stop. You know. Ain't no party like a Carolina party, cause a Carolina party won't stop. Let's go. Shout out to everybody outside doing what they do. Let's go. That's who you getting, the Falcons?
A dazzling facility located here in the heart of Atlanta, Georgia. Welcome inside Mercedes-Benz
We're
Stadium.
gonna make it real this game. Okay, let's go. NFC South rivalry.
Here's the punch of Bradley Pinion to get this one going. And away we go at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And the return sets them up just...
What you said before we ended that game? You said you should have had more.
Yeah.
Well, you
There's
did.
7 interceptions.
You did.
I was just messing around.
No, I don't want to hear none of that bullshit because it was just my mistakes. Hold on,
I
give me
caused the mistakes.
Give me a second, sir. Nah, fuck all that damn shit. Nah, it was my mistakes that caused that game. I beat myself that game. It was nothing you did to conquer. It was nothing that you did to conquer that game. It was all on me. And I'll take that.
I promise you it was me.
No, sir. It was me. You can promise till you blue in the face. But it was me, sir. I beat myself. I had opportunities after opportunities after opportunities. But I didn't maximize. Why? Because
4 of your interceptions were user lurks.
yeah, I didn't. Yeah.
20.
Stop it, sir. Let's go.
All right, let's get this show on the road.
Woo!
It is 1st and 10.
What I'm talking about, baby. NFC South rivalry. Let's play some ball.
Hubbard,
Come on.
finish up the go.
Let's go.
Oh, he gets
I like that.
behind the line.
I like that you're aware.
I know from the position
That's
of
why
the
we did that, to
quarterback,
make sure that you was
sometimes
aware.
hitting that ball and putting the belly of the running back,
To make sure you in the building.
right into the teeth of a buzzsaw.
You know? That's why we did that.
From the jump, and that call from the defense, that came at the perfect time.
Now we see you awake. We're going to hit you with this.
Here's 2nd and 11. He's holding up there to drop it. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Jesse Bates, man, supposed to come back there like that.
Both times, you end up behind your own line of scrimmage. Break out the
You want
coffee
to
on the
come back,
side. Get
right?
everybody a dose of caffeine. Because one side came to play, and the other better wake up.
Oh.
Thank you.
His first throw is an interception. Jesse Bates in to pick it off.
That was a good idea, though. That was a good idea for the pass. But I had Coca open, too. But ain't no damn thank you. That was a good idea.
Threw it straight at me.
But it's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
First and
We'll do
10
what we
now
gotta
from the
do
30.
anyway.
They'll run in here with
Come here,
Bijan
boy.
Robinson.
Let's go.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down
I'm gonna
now.
call timeout right
Now
now.
we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend.
Oh, it's a timeout right now.
Offense to the line for second down. They'll send him over right. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And they make the tackle at the 28-yard line.
Stop
3
playing
yards
with
the
me.
pickup. Now it's 3rd and 8.
Tried to mix in a little wide receiver carry and catch this defense on its heels. We've seen it work time and again, and it almost got there. Without that tackle, we could have seen a big gainer. To give some credit to the defense where credit is due.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Penix working from the gun.
Ah!
And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. Out of the gun, Cousins.
Let's go, bro.
And that one's going to be knocked away, and that's going to force a change in possession. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. First and 10, it's Hubbard. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Halfway there on 1st down, that brings up 2nd and 5.
Get out, bro. You good.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
All right, Liggett makes the grab. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down.
It's NFC rivalry, baby. NFC South rivalry. What would you expect?
Up the middle, Hubbard. And defenders are there to get him at the line. Troy Anderson that time with the tackle. Call it no gain on that run, and they finish 2nd and 10. Now Young. Another tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. That's Justin Simmons. And the Falcons will take over along the midfield stripe after the interception and return. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Yeah, this is a time where offensively you got to regroup, you got to get in that huddle. You know, quarterback is the most important leadership position. Everyone's looking at you. And as a QB, after taking a sack like that, golly, you got to flush it, instill some confidence, and move this ball forward.
Another try following the sack. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its second. And after burning a couple early, they're down to one to work with now. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Working from the gun, it's Cousins. He gets a lot behind one, deep downfield. And connects on the deep shot. And in for the Atlanta touchdown.
That was all me, man. Trying to play underneath.
On for the point after.
Damn,
underneath on 3rd and 22.
You should have had enough time to throw that ball, man. I was playing everything underneath. Should have brought the pressure too, man. But man, see, that was a mistake by me. Beat myself, cause I had you where I wanted you.
Bayless Jones now on the return. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20.
Play great defense.
They're out and set, 1st and 10. Now and he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. Here's Young to throw.
Good catch, boy.
Over the middle. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point of the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
To the air on 1st down, Young. Well, the pressure really got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
On 2nd and 10, Young. On the run right, throwing deep. No, they get it yet again. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. Oh, man, Brock. Somebody, those other leaders on that sideline, they've got to sit him down and calm him down. 3 consecutive drives now where he's thrown an interception.
Yeah, this defense is just all over him, seeing every throw, anticipating these routes before they're even run. When he's dropping back to throw, and I know this feeling, it's horrible as a quarterback. It feels like there's 20 defenders out there on this defense.
Completed over the middle. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Jack Thompson finishing that play off.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Complete beyond the marker. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
First down, ball at the 36. Now Cousins again. Escapes out to the left. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Jadeveon Clowney on that stop.
It's one of those situations, not much to be had there no matter what he did with the ball. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense.
Shotgun snap now to Cousins. Pass is caught, that's Darnell Mooney. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. That one goes for 25 yards. And the Falcons will have a first.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Cousins. On the move, headed right. That one's incomplete in the end zone.
You know, as you can see here, things broke down a little bit. He tried to find a connection, but he just could not get on the same page. I'll tell you what I do like about that throw, though. He didn't risk an interception, and he put it out of bounds instead.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Throwing is Cousins. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
You get into the red zone and every detail matters. It matters on the whole 100 yards. But, Kate, once you get inside this red zone, it is so critical. And let's tip our cap to the defense on the details, creating that sack.
Throwing on 3rd, Cousins. Cut near the goal line. And he gets it to the 1, but goes out just before the goal line.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
So some time to maybe reconsider what to do on 4th down. That's the end of the 1st quarter. Neither side separating much so far. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. Back for our 2nd quarter. It's Falcons football. We'll see what they choose to do. It's 4th and real short inside the red zone. Koo on now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Falcons double their lead to 14.
Wow.
Now to kick it away, here's Pinion. Return starts from the goal line. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. This is Hubbard. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Running right, here's Hubbard. And he got it real close, but but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down.
So much to like about that run, Pete, particularly when he's able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. That's caught for the first. Has room down the left sideline. To the house, touchdown, Carolina! The Panthers start to fight back with their first points of this game. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
Yeah.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. On the return, here's Ray McCloud. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. They've got first down from the 31. Cousins. He's going deep. This is caught inside the 15. They rip off a big chunk of field and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
You know, Ken, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone.
Intercepted in the end zone.
Not a lot of one-play swings bigger than that one right there. That throw looked destined for 6, and instead, well, it gets intercepted by the defense. The only way to get bigger is if he somehow returned it 100-plus yards for 6 the other way. But what a gigantic swing of emotion.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Young. Buys time, rolling right.
Get the fuck out of here, man!
Oh, switch stick.
And the Falcons will be set up great after a terrific return down inside the 15. Oh my goodness, Brock. I don't think I've ever seen this back-to-back plays, and we've got back-to-back interceptions.
And I would be stunned here, Kate, floored, if we saw a 3rd in a row right here. It might be the time to remind both of these offensive coordinators, you can run the ball, because these secondaries are locked in.
And this one stopped at the 3-yard line.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. A give left side. Here's Robinson. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Now the Panthers decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. And we'll see how this plays out the rest of this half with none remaining. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Left side gets it up quick, and it's caught. And in for the Atlanta touchdown. Koo on now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Falcons double their lead to 14. to kick it away. Here's Pinion. Blackshear on the return. And he gets crushed by a big hit right at the 25 to end that return. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Some running room for a nice gain. Call it 9 yards. Looks like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
Well, that doesn't mean a first down. You get yards like that in the run
Bro,
game,
he's good.
you will take it in the NFL.
Here's Hubbard, and he's brought down for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling the running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
The throw here on 3rd. Chased out to his right. Oh, he's going to run for it. He wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a first. That's good for 7 yards. And it'll give the Panthers a 1st down. It's the 2-minute warning now from Atlanta. The Panthers trailing on the scoreboard. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Young on 1st and 10. And they pick him off again. Alford has the INT. And the Falcons take it away once again. The 5th time they've intercepted in this game.
I don't know how many of you could have next to you, Kate, that have been in this spot before, okay? I have thrown 5 interceptions in the game, and it happened to be a rivalry game back in college. It was one of the most humbling, horrific experiences of my life. Please, Coach, take this player out. We do not need to see another interception added to his ledger.
On 1st and 10, it's Cousins. He sends this one to the end zone. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Oh, that is such a bummer. A dropped touchdown right in the end zone. We're going to see how quickly he can flush this one. He better, because they got to make an impact later.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Back to throw, Cousins. Hits him on the inbound. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack them only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. First down throw for Cousins. Got a man, it's Drake London. And he gets this down at the 13-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. The throw is caught. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Second and 6 coming up here. Out of the gun, Cousins. Has it down close. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Working quickly here.
Oh.
It's brought in by Mooney. Touchdown Atlanta.
over, bro.
Yep.
It's over. Good game, man.
Okay.
That's some bullshit, man. That's some bullshit. Give me a second, y'all. Perp, if you watching, man, let's get it. Play you next. Give me like 2 minutes though.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to North Carolina and the bustling city of Charlotte as we welcome you inside Bank of America Stadium, the home of the Panthers. Out is Eddie Pinheiro to get this one started. And off we go from Charlotte. On the return, here comes Cordero Patterson. He'll be out of bounds beyond the 20-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Right to the air, it's Fields. Right away, they're coming after him, and they get him. A sack on the opening snap of the game. They'll run. This is Jaylen Warren. And he'll get them 5 yards closer, but now 3rd down coming up. From the shotgun, it's Fields. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Even though it doesn't result in a sack, when you dial up the right pressure at the right time, Mike, sometimes that's all it takes to lead to that incompletion. The timing is just a little off between the quarterback and his intended target, and the ball falls incomplete.
And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. They run with Warren. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go.
Play action now for Fields. Oh, he tried to fit it back in the middle of the field. Can't do that. It's intercepted. That's the linebacker, Shaq Thompson. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Carolina. Well, that changes the story quickly. Looked like a very nice opening drive to start. Instead, Greg, it goes back the other way, and the defense scores first.
And, Mike, early on, that's exactly how they drew it up. They wanted to come out and establish themselves with this first drive of the game, and then all of a sudden, disaster strikes. Not only do they turn the ball over, the defense is able to take it all the way back for the pick six.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And this is going to end up way short of the landing zone, so that's going to move the ball up to the 40-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Here we go.
That's quickly out to Williams. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. They go play action with Fields. He's going to take a shot down the field. It hangs up a bit too much. It's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field, and this offense is lucky. This thing...
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
Ready, set.
Out of the shotgun, Young. Got a man left side. It's caught. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first. The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down.
Ready. Hut, hut.
They'll go. Young. That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on 4th and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
Not much there. Maybe a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. Working out of the gun, it's Fields. And he's into a slide to avoid the contact. Does so successfully, and it's a 1st down. Here's Fields. This one complete to Hayward. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line. Here's Fields to keep it himself. A gain there of 15. Good for a Steeler 1st down.
And this is an area of the game where Justin Fields really excels. His ability to not only improvise, but also be used as a designed runner. And in this case, that's exactly what this offense does, and he picks up a nice gain.
Here we go.
A run up the middle with Warren. And it's a short pickup to about the 42. Play is made there by DJ Wanham. Two minutes remaining. First half in a 7-0 game. Back with more from Charlotte after this. Once again, it's Warren. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Fields operating out of the pistol. That'll be caught by the running back, Warren. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. On 2nd down, Warren. And he'll get the 1st down there, a pickup of about 5 yards.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Here's Fields, choosing to keep this one. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Now, Fields. He'll take off again.
The key to a good quarterback scramble, Mike, is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner. And that's exactly what we saw here. Doesn't get the first down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
3rd and a yard.
Here we go.
Fields going to hang on to this one. And he's not going to get the first down. They met him, brought him down in the backfield on 3rd and short.
The idea here for this offense is you're not really thinking necessarily touchdown. You're thinking first down. Let's get a fresh set of downs here and reset. But in this case, they suffer a loss, and it brings up 4th down.
Here we go, son.
They'll go, and it's Harris. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for...
BA Sports coverage of the National Football League is in uptown Charlotte, North Carolina at Bank of America Stadium. Here's Cairo Santos now ready to get this one started. And off we go from uptown Charlotte. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a...
Let's get it.
Yeah. You ain't gonna quit, are you?
Let's get it.
So first and 10 now from the 30.
Down. Ready.
And they'll start on the ground with Hubbard. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 40. It'll be second down.
Well, in every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish an inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. Let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
That one a first down pickup of 8.
And that's a nice pickup of a first down on that second down run, and at that yardage gain, they can run that play on any down.
Come on, set.
And they'll run on first down with Hubbard. And they'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 41 yards rushing for him already. A terrific opening drive on the ground, and it's a first down. You were telling me this yesterday. That's exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
Shot, 17. Set, hut. Set.
They'll try to throw now. Young. Wide open receiver complete. And we'll take it across for a Panthers touchdown. A great play there. 29 yards.
What you say? You said you was going to make it quick, right?
First points on the board as they take the early lead.
It's never any fun, Brandon, when you're the defensive team and the first drive of the game, you give up a touchdown. The key is not to get down. Make those adjustments and come back for your next series with the intent of shutting them down.
Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. First carry for DeAndre Swift to about the 35, second down. From the 35, here's second down and 7. Here's Williams. He'll get that complete to him. And now the ball's out.
God damn.
And
Needed that.
just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but the other team doesn't get it. That's a huge difference in the ball game. In this case, they were able to retain possession. Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
From the gun, here's Williams.
Oh, sir.
As he throws there, incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now fourth down.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll go. Here's Williams. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert.
Let's go, baby.
And they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And that will force a turnover on downs.
Let's go.
They'll give this to Hubbard running right. This one is stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. But also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Perk, where you at? Calling you out, homie. Let's get it.
From the 41, here's 2nd and a couple.
Here we go. Fight, 97. Cut.
Now here's Young. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hubbard. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. That were a first down pickup of 8.
One of my old teammates called me the other day when he was watching the game. He said, man, trying to watch an NFL game and trying to account for their passing game, that's difficult. And just when you think you get everything covered, here comes a back out of the backfield. In this case, he picks up a first down.
60 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in his first half. Young to throw it. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at it 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in position to dictate to the offense.
Oh, my God.
He'll go down, sacked back at the 31. They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down.
Ready, ready.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
Ready.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
And it is good. Oh, that one looked to be in trouble the whole way, but it does get over the bar. And that will extend their lead even further. So that one on target, and it adds to this first half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about 1-score lead, 2-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
After the field goal, on to kick it away is Pinheiro. Oh, mistake there. The kickoff out of bounds. So now the possession will begin at the 35 after the errant kickoff.
Well, that's certainly one way to avoid a dangerous kick returner, I suppose, but you are giving up extra yardage, that's for sure. Because if you put it out of the end zone, they start at the 25. So at a minimum, you're giving up 10 yards to the offense.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. From the gun, here's Swift.
Oh, my
They'll be
God.
taken down at about the 45. And they give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. Second down and 6 now. Looking to throw is Williams. Eluding the pressure right.
So far, their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
To throw, Williams. To the left side, into the hands of Madden. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Throwing is Williams. And his throw is incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Williams going to look to throw again. For Keenan Allen, that's complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. A nice little gain. To throw, it's Williams. He's got a man complete. Touchdown, Chicago. Roma Dunze, 39 yards. And the Bears are back within a score. Well, Charles, kind of the future of this franchise on display right there. You had a rookie throwing it, a rookie catching it, and taking it into the end zone.
Could you imagine if we were in the owner's box right now and we could look at the front office and see the grins on their faces, to see the present making plays and knowing what the future will bring with these youngsters going out and making big-time moments happen for this team.
Now, after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. Start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And with a little under a minute to go, still time to try to put a drive together to add to their lead should they so choose. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
Certainly feels like the classic second guess, but let's be honest about it. They had a chance going to halftime with the lead. Why did they take a chance with a throw there? I don't understand that.
Well, that's what I'm wondering. And now this defense has to try to protect that lead going into the locker room. Working out of the gun, Williams. And that is incomplete. Wow, the coverage a little too good there. And it's second down. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yes, let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
They'll go play action here with Williams. And it's incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first two throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on third down to get their momentum going again.
On play action, here's Williams. That is caught. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. To the air, Williams. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by J.C. Horn.
$100 million contract, man.
It's a pick six for a Panther touchdown. An excellent play there, CD, on the pick six. And I think were they in nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just wanted to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did, and came through with a big-time pick six.
Pinheiro. Down a couple couple yards shy of the 30. Not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Second down and a little more than a yard here. Operating from the gun, Williams. He'll fire deep, looking for more.
Go!
And it falls incomplete.
Trying to get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. From the shotgun, a throw for Williams. Going deep here for Allen. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Certainly no lack of aggressiveness here. They were hoping for the home run play to get them 6 points. They're hoping for a catch, maybe a call. But they figure they can at least get a break.
He's going to look deep for more. And he backs it away, and it falls down incomplete. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3.
Let's get it, baby.
A 10-point game, 17-7 to score as we get back to it on EA Sports. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard.
No!
Fitted in the middle, but it's intercepted. It's Shaq Thompson here with a pick. That one is going to stay.
Oh, that was a touchdown.
Third quarter and a turnover.
And you have to know that at halftime, they spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish to start this third quarter. Turning it over like this.
And he's got a touchdown, Panthers. One-yard touchdown reception. And the Panthers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
Pinero's extra point up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Williams. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have the Bears first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then of course they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is that right in the sight lines of the quarterback on just about every play, and that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Well, I think after that run, the defense is getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them and don't have enough confidence to make a play?
And he'll get it down here to the 43. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Throws left side, complete to Keenan Allen. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it's 2nd down. Swift going to try up the middle. And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. A Chicago 1st down there on a gain of 11.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Once again, it's Swift. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Operating from the gun, Williams. Hernandez can net the tight end. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. The Bears on the move. They've got another 1st down.
How about a nod to the sequence of plays they're putting together here? This has been death by 1,000 paper cuts on this drive. But this is one of their best plays yet. And they're able to move it down into the red zone.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now we're 1st and 10 at the 11. And now we get a timeout called on the defensive side of the ball by the Panthers. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Back to throw. Williams.
Oh, my God.
Did he get the feed down? Yes. Touchdown. Keenan Allen, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Bears have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. So a little bit of a letdown there defensively. I mean, look, you're still 2 scores to the good, CD, but things may be a little more uncomfortable than they had hoped.
Yeah, if you kept him out of the end zone there, this game's over. You've locked the door on him. Instead, it's still open a little bit, and they've got a puncher's chance.
And it's no good. No, he misses the extra point, and our score stays right where it is. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
And that's just an ideal run to start this drive because they're in full ball control mode now. So if you keep ripping off 7, 8, 9 yards of carry, you're going to have a great chance of finishing off this game.
Second down, another chance for Hubbard. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4.
Now that's a nice play. Got me fired up, partner. But can they do it back-to-back plays? All the training that you go through as a defense for these situations, when you have to get the ball back, everything you go through, holding up the runner, raking in the football, getting to the passer, knocking it out of his hands, whatever way, they have to get the ball back.
Now can they stand tall again for a huge fourth quarter stop? And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. Well, things obviously not going their way. Trailing here in the fourth quarter, and that penalty going to go ahead and give the other side some extra yardage.
We all know it's an intense game and things can get heated out there. That's part of the battle. But bottom line, you got to keep your cool. That was not an example of doing that.
Maybe a critical mistake at this juncture is now they've got a 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Hubbard. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Now a 2nd and 10. Young will set to throw. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
When you run into slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there is no space available, and incompletion as a result.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Young now. He's got his target. That's complete. Touchdown, Carolina. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Panthers have put this one to bed here in the fourth quarter.
Yes, sir.
Pinheiro now to add the extra point. And the lead is up to 18 now. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
Well, probably not much that they can do at this point, CD. Down 3 scores late in the fourth quarter. This is going to be a little too much to overcome, you would think.
Yeah, they go down swinging, but in the end, I think we saw the writing on the wall a while back because one team was clearly better than the other in this one. And while it didn't quite reach blowout status, I think we knew he was going to win this one well before we got to this stage.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Over the middle, and it's caught. Keenan Allen. Second down and 8. Looking to throw. Williams. And he'll go right back to Allen. That's complete. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Third down and 1. To the air once more. Williams. Flushed out right. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
No choice but to go. Here's fourth down now. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And they'll find the open man. That's complete. And they'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. Just shy of the 20. From the gun, here's Williams. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Yeah, their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Second and 10. To throw once more, here's Williams. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked off by J.C. Horn. And a great return here gets this one all the way down to the 26-yard line. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ballgame.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's the guy in all the commercials now.
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards, and that'll bring up second down. So a win for the Panthers, and it was thanks in large part to the play of their second-year quarterback.
Yeah, he had a great night throwing the football, wound up with 3 touchdown passes for the game, and his leadership, it really showed through in this one.
Dominant fashion.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Panthers are winners here as we say so long from Charlotte.
Right back. You touch that dial, it's ice so you know who said it. Perk, where you at? back, y'all. If you quit,
inside a place that the folks around here like to call the Vault, and that's Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from Uptown Charlotte. And this opening dynamic kickoff not going to be returned. It'll come out to the 30. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. A former Oklahoma State Cowboy, it's Chuba Hubbard. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at 2nd down.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Ready. And they'll send the slot in motion left. Out of the gun, it's Young. He'll dump this one off to Hubbard. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it. And 3rd and 8 now.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. Young to throw it. That one out wide and intercepted. Picked up by Marlon Humphrey. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line.
Well, short of them returning it for a pick six, that was about the worst start you could ask for in this one because your advantage of getting the ball first is gone, and they're set up a short distance from your end zone. Now you're counting on your defense to prevent a touchdown. And your offense, you better be ready to come out swinging on the next series.
After the interception, here's Jackson. Flush to his right. To the right side, it's caught by Mitchell. He was out there waving his arms. When you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Now 2nd and 5. They go play action now. Jackson. Well, it's complete to the fullback for Carr. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
Good sure hands there from a guy not accustomed to catching a whole lot of passes. But how about the way he was able to pull that one in and pick up good yardage?
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. And now we get a timeout called on the defensive side of the ball by the Panthers. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Flowers going to go in motion right. Now Jackson taps this forward, jet sweep. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal. Just a simple tap pass, but it pays off in a big way.
And sometimes the simple stuff causes the most problems for a defense because there's a breakdown in communication there. When that receiver goes behind the line of scrimmage and it looks like he's going in motion, someone either has to go with him or he has to be passed off to another defender. Somehow they didn't get that communicated well, and it turned into a nice play.
The Panthers are going to take another timeout. And that's their 2nd charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining.
First and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. Jackson going to change things up a bit.
Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Here we go now on 1st and goal.
Again, Jackson. And he's got it. Touchdown.
Charlie Cole.
A 5-yard touchdown.
And the Ravens take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Well, he is such a matchup nightmare down near the goal line, CD, and another example right there on that play for the touchdown.
It's borderline impossible to defend this guy because that kind of size, he can still get out and run a crisp route, and he has excellent hands. Even if you stick with him, all the quarterback has to do is lob it up, and he can win almost any jump ball.
Tucker with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive.
Well, the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
Tapping out already, bro? What you say?
Successive penalties have them looking now at a 1st and 20. To throw, Young. But it's caught, Tompkins. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
I think as he began this throw, you saw that the area was congested, but he has a lot of confidence in his arm, and he fits that one in there nicely. They pick up the catch, not much yardage afterwards.
Ready up. Let's go now. Ready?
Throwing, Young. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
Come on, set.
Third down, Young from the gun. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Every offense tells you they want to come out and start fast. That's not unusual at all. But this group, they've yet to get much rolling through their first 2 drives. It looks like they have to give up the football again after this one.
And that flag accepted. And they'll accept that penalty.